We are live. I'm running a little late, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, we're talking about going live with confidence and ease, friends. Don't give up. There are so many different ways to reach your target audience, so don't give up, okay? Let me know if you have any questions as you come in. We're going to get to talking and chatting in just a moment. I am going to get going. My screen didn't show that I was live over here, so I'm hoping my sound is good, lighting is great, and everybody's doing well. Let me turn on my do not disturb. Let's turn that on so you guys, we do not get disturbed. So I appreciate you all joining. So hopefully we can have a chance to chat and connect, and there is no issues. So we'll see how this goes. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for coming in. So we got the lights shifting colors. So we're doing something a little new. New lighting. We're going to go on TikTok. We talk about all things going live here. So we talk about it from a TikTok perspective because it is a little bit more complex of an app. So I want to make sure you guys get as much from this conversation as possible. You grow, you build your community, and you go live with confidence and ease, okay? So don't give up. You got this, friends. You got this, okay? That's what this is all about. Don't give up. So let's see. I want you guys to feel like you can do it. We are doing this. This is our time, okay? This is our time to go and grow. Have that there. I'm just gonna try to fix my screen a little bit. I'm always concerned about the angles and stuff for you all. Obviously, I'm concerned about it for my own screen as well. So I want to make sure it's coming in nice and even. Let's see. Awesome. You guys are seeing a little bit of extra engagement there. So I'm also looking at it from this angle. So I appreciate you all coming in and joining me. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, this is my 4 o'clock, so we talk about going live here. Hello, how are you? Said, am I a therapist? No, I'm not, friend. Do I look therapeutic? Let me know. Let me know. Do you need help? Call a hospital friend. So hopefully you get help. Not on the internet. Don't do it on the internet. But I can help you if you want to learn how to go live. We can talk about that. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. We're going to get going in just a second. Tell me where you're from and let me know if you're new to my live. Thank you. Make sure you give the live a like. If you are sitting here watching me, give me a like. And then also make sure if you have questions, feel free to ask those questions as well. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. So we're here going live with confidence and ease. Let's see my screen. I'm trying to figure out the right angles here as we have it coming on in. This is a new way of going live for me. So I'm trying to see what works and what's not working. But we're trying something new. This is a new look. All right. So we are trying something super new. Okay. So I'm going to put that in there. We're going to put our board. We had a board earlier. So we're going to add that back. And we're going to go live right now. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. Come on in. If you have questions about how to go live, we're going to talk about live streaming. We're going to talk about the TikTok glitch. If you guys have questions about that, TikTok, send people who are interested in going live. How you doing, Green Thumb? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions as you come in. Send people who are interested in going live and want to get questions about this whole process. I'm happy to answer questions. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Thank you so much, friend. Where you're from, as you come in, feel free to say hi. You guys can see me. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm doing something different with the lighting. Hello, Maria and Green Thumb. How are you two doing? I am setting up my screen now. Thank you for that daily heart, me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've been going live daily for a whole year. Good afternoon, Rochester, New York. Nice, nice. I am in Orlando, Florida. Coach AB, how are you? Thank you for the roses. I am in Florida. I'm a Florida girl, and I'm originally from Chicago, but live in Florida for over 20 years now. And so, yes, this is what I do. So now I come here and I teach people how to go live. Thank you for the repost and the share. You guys know the assignment. Come on in, get to engaging, share out the live, repost it, do all the things. We'll bring some more friends in the room. Tap the screen as well. That helps to get more visibility. Hey, Miss Vicky, how you doing, friend? We're trying something new. We're trying a little mood going on here today. Thank you. We're trying a little mood lighting, trying to see how this goes for the room. Black Lotus, how you doing? How do you like my lighting? Let me know. So this is kind of interesting for me. We're gonna see how this goes because I don't have my backlighting on. I'm used to having a little bit more cleaner, vibrant lighting going on. So to have a little bit of a mood, I'm like, you said you look great. Thank you. So I'm trying this. So this is day one. I did it at my 10 o'clock and we kind of messed around with it and I ended up getting it to do this strobe where it's changing and stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Um, you said you are standing out. Am I standing out? I'm trying. People are like, maybe I'll stop and listen. Hey, Elle, how are you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Friends, come on in. Feel free to like the live, share it out. Let's get some of our friends in the room. And so we ended up talking, we talked about lighting. I always say, when it comes to TikTok, you got to pay attention to your lighting, you got to pay attention to your sound, you got to pay attention to your background and your internet. And make sure you have the latest updates, okay? So those are like the things that you gotta do. Like you gotta do. Like if I was to say the 5 requirements to make sure you have a solid stream, that's what's gonna happen. You wanna do those 5, and then everything else is about what you're saying and how you're engaging, and then how you get others to engage back. Encourage your viewers. Oh, thank you so much. Maria, TikTok told me to encourage you to share. I was like, why is it saying that? But it's talking to you, Maria. So feel free to share the live. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. You guys, I also have, thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate the support. We'll probably get our flash goal. Hopefully TikTok gives the flash goal early and everything goes smoothly. TikTok is hesitating me, so I don't know what that means. So TikTok, be nice. Be nice, because I saw that happen. And let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to talk about the glitching too. That's something I wanted to kind of bring to this live. Let's see if I can bring this down a little bit. I'll bring it down just a wee bit so you guys can see it better. And let me know. Thank you, Elle, for the shares. I appreciate that, friend. And so, really quickly, what this lighting is, you said you said shut up, TikTok. TikTok, shut up. Hello, everyone. I'm glad that I found you all. Yes, hey, Susan. Susan, I look forward to connecting with you. And so, what I did. What I did also is the strobe lighting, I need to put that in my store. I haven't put it there yet. Interesting to see how it lasts over the course of the month or when I'm using it. You said I've gone live as co-host. Okay, you have. Okay, awesome. So you've tried it that way. Okay. And then Maria says you're a retired nurse, happily married, grandma, great grandma, believes in a higher power, enjoys shopping, crochet, DIY, go to be a TikTok shop affiliate. Okay, that's good. Have you gotten TikTok shop yet? Let me know if you have it. Somebody asked about TikTok shop earlier and I said I was going to talk about it. So I'm happy to talk about it if you need some guidance there. Yes. Okay, perfect. And so when everything's said and done, Co-host is great. So that's great that you had somebody to be a buddy with you. I think that's always a good approach, especially in the beginning as you're getting acclimated to the platform. And if you have somebody else who can support you, that's a great strategy. I updated my profile and link, so we'll see what happens now. It, you said it helped me to start, help to start. Yes, it did. That's exactly it. That's a strategy I say. If you can have that, somebody in the room with you, or in your case, a co-host, that will do it. Do you really need to co-host? No, you don't. But I mean, it's good if you have somebody to talk to, and you and that person can kind of have this banter conversation. Y'all can, you're in your room, they're in their room. You can engage your audience. You guys can work together. It's good practice. It is. It's great practice. Um, Natty Nat, I took my link out my bio. I took it out. So I did what I said I was going to do. I moved it over to the agency page. And so I did that on purpose. And I'm going to test it out. Like I said, I did it for about 10 days, maybe 7 to 10 days. It was out of my bio. I didn't have any link in there in January. And I think I had some good days in January. So I don't know though if it was because of that, or was it because, the glitch didn't happen yet. You know what I'm saying? So all that could have been a factor. So I took it out. So we don't have it in there right now. So we'll see how this evolves, what happens, if I notice an uptick, if I see, I will say already, I don't know if I did anything special with this live, but it seems like there was a little bit more visibility in the beginning. Yeah, yeah. I think the link in bio is shadow banning. I think it is. Yeah, I think it has something to do with it, but that's the speculation. So we're trying to figure out we're testing the process right now. We're testing it a little bit and see what happens. Black Lotus, you said no. What's the no for, Black Lotus? Let me know, friend. You said no to what? Co-host? No to co-host? I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. Wow, sound effect. You said wow, sound effect. What happened? My sound is different. Let me know. Um, so we'll see if that does have an impact, you all. So I'm testing it out. Just really quickly, let me name this real quick. If you guys go and see, before the live ended, it was brought to my attention that there is a community gift. And so apparently I need to read up on it, but apparently you said I'm sound affecting. Okay, gotcha. Hmm. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Maria. Go live. Um, that was actually one of the campaign options too, but they gave me a new community gift. And if you are in my fan club, so when you guys get the fan club, you get 10 points for every time you send the community gift. And the community gift is that picture of me. It's called Radiant Launch. So that particular gift is there, and I pinned it up there. So I'm excited about my little community gift, y'all. Apparently it didn't, it's not something that was pushed out to everybody, and not everybody got it. And so I do have a little community gift up there, so you guys can take a look at that, and I'll just keep letting it replenish today. But it's a great little cute little gift. And then I guess in a gift box, the other options are there, so you could set one as your gift goal, but the other options are there too. See the little community gift, isn't that cute? So I thought that was super cute. I was like, look at her. So I need to go back and look at all the information about the community gift, but she is there. She is me. Thank you all for sharing the community gift. I appreciate that. And so if you guys, like I said, if you're in the community, if you're in the fan club, you do get points for it. You said, I love it. So check and see if you guys have it. It was a message, I guess, when you go in a gift box, the fan club members see it in particular, and they're able to ultimately send it out. They can send it out. So they sent a message to me. Charlie sent a message and said, hey, release the community gift. And I was like, how to do it? And so the little message tells you that you have to go to your three dots in the corner, and then you click your live gifts. And then when you click your live gifts, it's there for you. It's a community gift story that you look at, and then you can send it out. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate the daily heart, me friend. Appreciate the message as well. Let's get to go and share out the live, do all the things. Appreciate the support, friends. So we're gonna get If you guys don't mind getting us tapped up, we'll get some more friends in the room. We're hitting that 10-minute mark. And so we're trying a couple of different things. We're going to see how many taps we get in the first 10 minutes. We just hit the 10-minute mark, but we're close to it. So we're going to keep tapping it up. And if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we'll get some more friends here. Thank you so much, those who are coming in. I appreciate the support. So I was going to talk about the lighting real quick as you guys see it. What I'm doing, hey, thank you so much, Idea Barista. Appreciate your friend. What I'm doing, and let me know what you think about the lighting, Idea Barista. So she's on the YT. You guys know I co-stream on the YT. And so I turned off my stage lights because I have the box lights here. And then I have my overhead light. I turn all that off. I have my clip-on light on top of my screen for my tablet. You said I love it. Okay, perfect. And so you guys are seeing that light overhead. And then I have the strobe lights. So that's what I'm doing. The strobe lights, I'm going to show this to you guys just so you guys know what it looks like. It's just a sunset lamp. It's like a little small lamp. It has like a little strobe symbol, and that it has multiple settings. I can use this, and I have it. I think I have it on the fade, so I'm learning exactly the setting I put it on. But I have it on that, and you can change it. It's just strobing through different colors, and it's on my little bench here. So that's what you guys see. It's sitting on that. So I'm adding a little color. Does the top adjust? The top of the lamp, it does. It does like a little swivel look. Thank you so much. I see you guys appreciate the support for that live go. Yeah, it does this little pivoting. It has like that ball where it can swivel around and pivot. So it has that, and then the the height does not adjust in terms of you moving it up and down, but you can spin it around, and it moves pretty good. I have it on an angle. You have to work on your angles. So right now, what you see is it's on like a little bar stool for me, and I have it tilted back a little bit, and it's shining up. And is this plant, because it's shining on my plant, is giving it that effect. So that's not, somebody came in and said, is that a template? I was like, no, it's actually shining up on my plant. So it's reflecting on my wall that way. So that tropical vibe, it does. Florida girl. Yeah, yeah. It does give it a little bit of a tropical look. So, and so it worked out. It just worked out. I saw it there and I was like, huh, I think I'll go with that. So that's exactly what happened. So trying to change it up a little bit as you think about um, enhancing your style and your look and your lighting and all the things. Beautiful. I love it. Hurry up and put it in your shop. I will. Once I get off. Love you said your backdrop. Yeah. So thank you so much. So yes, it's literally that little light. So normally you see the fixture here, and then this plate has always been here. And that's it. The light created this other effect. And then the light overhead now is just my clip-on light. So we're playing with that so I could still have some lighting. Because I think that's the thing about it. As you're doing this, you want to have some good lighting. You said it looks really good. Thank you so much. And then what I'm supposed to be doing, I do have so you guys know I'm venturing into the world of voice acting. And so I'm trying to work on that too. So when I go live, hey, Qatar America. So I'm trying to think about that. So I do have one of the, like a podcast microphone and the little arm. So I'm thinking about having that here as my mic too. So I'm going to play around with that concept of adding it. I haven't done it yet. I haven't set up the interface. I haven't connected anything, but that's going to be the next step. I'm going to add that so I can also have that sound, because I tell you, your lighting, your sound, your internet connectivity, because that will make or break you, and your background. And then the last thing I'm adding to this is to make sure you have the latest updates. I like the new background. Thank you. And that was a simple fix, y'all, because I was thinking, and I haven't totally gotten away from the idea, but I was thinking I would do a different fixture in the background, but I think the lighting might be the difference maker. Not maybe I don't need to invest in that. You said connectivity. Yes, it does. That internet connectivity. Oh my gosh, when it comes to either your Wi-Fi or the 5G or whatever you're using, it can be the difference maker. Ironically, and I didn't realize this, I usually operate on my Wi-Fi in the house, earlier in the day, once I got off my live earlier, my 10 o'clock live, our Wi-Fi went out for a minute. And so I'm on the 5G right now, and I normally don't operate off my 5G. I normally operate on my Wi-Fi. Um, you said your unstable connection be messing me up. It does. It's a difference maker. And so I'm actually intrigued by right now I'm on the 5G because I'm normally not on it. I do the Wi-Fi. Um, 100% of the time lately because my 5G was not acting right. So we'll see. We'll see. There's a combination of things that could be that you want to pay attention to. So see if 5G versus your Wi-Fi. Try to see how it works for you. Um, the other thing I'm going to say is update your app. Okay. I just did a post about it. I said solving live tech glitches. We were talking about that quite a bit. I want you guys to pay attention to if you have to do a manual update. TikTok just had an update that went out yesterday. Okay. A lot of people, I mean, they don't send out a notice. Unfortunately, they should. They don't let you know if an update's out there. So you got to make sure you're going in and checking for those updates. I would almost put that on my list of things that you want to do at least once a week, maybe even twice a week, especially if you're going live regularly. So somebody like me who goes live twice a day, I need to put that on my list of things I do, that I'm checking to see if there's an app update, because they're pushing out so many new features, so much information constantly. You got to make sure you have the latest. Just go to Play Store. Yep, I'm going to show you. Let me show you. Hey, friend, thank you so much for coming in. Those who are coming in, if you are catching my live, come on in. I talk about all things going live, so feel free to come in and ask questions. If you are new, put new in the chat. I'm happy to answer your questions, especially my newbies doing this. So let's do this. So I'm an iPhone person. So I'm going to go to my app store. See, that's the app store for the iPhone. And then you're going to type, for me, I just use the search bar down here. And then I'm going to type in TikTok. Okay. So I'm going to type that in. Typed in the word TikTok. I'm going to hit search. Thank you for the follow. And so I'm going to tell you real quick. Let me flip my camera so you guys can see this. Hey, friend, how you doing? TW Shop. How are you, friend? I just want you guys to see what this, so it's not reverse for you all. I'm going to say, you see how it says open. That is deceiving. I'm just going to say that right now because and I just did the update yesterday, so it shouldn't be an update in here, but it's deceiving because I would look here all the time and say, oh, open. And if you click open, it takes you to the TikTok app. That's not what you want. You want to go to the app page here. You want to go to this page. Now, if this says open, it's fine, but if this says update, you got to update it. So yesterday I showed this just by chance because I was like sitting here talking to y'all. I was like, oh yeah, make sure you do the app update. And I'm just telling y'all this. And I came to this page, I clicked the symbol, and like I said, I always click the symbol, and it said update. I was like, didn't I just do this the other day? Thank you for the roses. I see your friend. Appreciate the title gifter. Thank you for the follow as well. And I had just done this. Today is Thursday, so I showed you guys this Wednesday. I had just done an update on Monday. Like literally Monday, I talked about this and I was just showing you all just as an example, clicked it and it actually said update. So I want you guys to click and make sure it doesn't say update here. Okay. So that's something you want to pay attention to and you want to do it pretty often because they're doing constant updates right now. All right. So I don't want you guys to miss out and then all of a sudden think everything's fine. Maybe because of the transition. I think so. I think it has a lot to do with it, but they're pushing out a lot of new features. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. Well, you figure the feature with the community gift, that's brand new. That happened today. So the update yesterday probably was to push that out, to be honest with you. So yeah, there's so many different things going on. Yeah, so it probably had to do with that. It had to do probably fixing some bugs. There's, glitchy things happening all the time. Good afternoon, friend. And so you just got to be on top of it, friends. Thank you all who are coming in. If you don't mind, I'm going to update. Wow. Yeah. Definitely check and see if there's some updates sitting in there. I don't want you guys to be caught off guard. So if I was to recap my 5 things, hello, friend. If I was to recap my 5 things again, I would say make sure you are paying attention to your lighting. Um, Thank you so much. I'm laughing at Idea Barista. She's on my YT. She was like, they need to give the androids the dual camera. They have it for post, but not live. Oh, I didn't know they have it for the post side. Interesting. This is a lot of work. You said this is a lot of work, Black Lotus. It's just some things that you have to do just to make sure you're having the latest app. But you're right. It's stuff you got to keep up with. As soon as I get off, you're live. Okay, perfect. But yeah, there's some things you got to pay attention to. It is a little frustrating to kind of keep it all updated and up to speed. I'm gonna say that's the case with all the apps though, because I'm on the YT. I just had to do an update on the YT. I was like, oh, they didn't even tell me it was an update for that. So, like, Jaretta, how are you, friend? So pay attention to your apps. So when yesterday I did TikTok, I did the YT, I did IG, and I did Pinterest. Okay, all of them had updates. The only one that didn't have an update was the FB. They all had updates due. I was like, well, who was gonna tell me? No, no notice. So you got to do it for all of them. So make sure you do it for all of them. I don't want you guys to be operating off the old system. Okay. Thank you so much, Title Gifter, for thank you for that, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Let's read your bio. He says, my second account, TW Brown 2, is my seller account. I'm 62, happily married, 5 kids, 5 grandkids, and one on the way. Love it. The one on the way, is it here yet? How old is your bio? Love it. Well, welcome to the room, friend. Others in the room, let me know if you have any questions. My new friends. Oh, look at you. Thank you for that. Coach Chantel, did you see the community gift? I'm all excited about my little community gift. Is it up there? Where is it at? Oh, let's see. Let me oh, was it timed? TikTok? Do better. Was that on a timer? I didn't realize it was on a timer. Hmm. Interesting. Why did it time out? I don't know why that happened. But yes, so thank you. Y'all see it now. Y'all see it. So check for you all. I mean, I don't know. I gotta read the details. Um, what is the update? Well, this community gift just rolled out, so that might be part of it. Is there? It's there. I think it reset. I just reset it. I just clicked. I manually did it, and it just reset at 50. So I clicked 50 and let it go. But yeah, I manually did it. I'm not sure why it had go ended because it wasn't done yet. Thank you all. I appreciate the support. So yeah, this gift is a one coin. It's a one coin gift, which is super cute, but it's a community gift. And I guess every time you send it, you're getting points. So claim your points after you do it too. Yes, it's in from earlier. No, I reset it when I came back. And people had when I started the live again, I reset it before I went live. People had engaged with it and gifted. I don't know why it stopped like that. I don't think it should have done that. I'm not sure why I did it. It wasn't from the earlier one because I reset it. So I'm not sure. That's a TikTok. I think that's kind of it treated it almost like it was a flash go, in my opinion, but I'm not sure why I did that. The live goals are timed for like 4 hours. Interesting. I don't think it I thought maybe. I don't think so. I don't think I reset it though. I reset it before I started. That's what I'm thinking. Like why would it do that? But it's possible. How many things do I need to update? One thing, your app. Just one thing. Just go in your app. Do you know how to go to your app store? Are you Android or iPhone? Whichever one it is, go to that one. You said it's in the exclusive gifts. It is, or if you hit the gift goal, you should get it there. Did you get the flash goal? I did not get the flash goal. So yeah, so Qatar, you would do what I just did. You would literally just go to your app store for the iPhone. Go to the app store and then type in TikTok and make sure you click the TikTok symbol, not the open. Click the symbol and then update it. If it says update, click update. Okay, so that's what you would do. Let me know if there's other questions. My friends coming in, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are liking the lights. I'm excited about the lights. I think it is a step for me. It's not a huge step, but it is. You're welcome, friend. Hey. It is something I now have to think about if I'm going to turn on the lights and make sure that they're working and everything's set up correctly. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you. Oh, look at you, Fred. Title gifter. Um, oh no, you reached level 18 by doing that. Awesome. Congratulations, friend. Good afternoon. Not staying. Just saw you on and wanted to get my heart made. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll talk a little bit more. I want you guys to be prepared for making your updates. We talked a lot about restrictions. We talked about Service Plus in the 10 o'clock, so I'm going to bring that back here. I did make the decision. Hello, friends. How you doing? I did make the decision to remove my LINK out of my BIO. Okay. I spelled it that time. I could have said blink in lion. Is that what we said? They was teasing. They was trying to come up with some creative ways. That was you, Natty Nat. I love the lights. Feel like you're on an island. Oh, do I? Oh, look at there. He said yes. Was it blink? It was blink and lion. I don't know why she said it that way, but just recognize that I'm testing. I'm testing out the waters to see if it is in fact how that is impacting your visibility. Thank you all for the populars. Thank you, Susan. I see you all. And if it is impacting the visibility, that's something you want to think about. You want to make sure you are not suppressing yourself by having that. Okay, so we are gonna take note of this. So that's something I did today. So I did remove it. Thank you all. I see you guys, the populars and the community gift. The community gift does give you 10 points for your fan club. So if you're new and you haven't joined the fan club, join the fan club and send out the community gift, which is Radiant Launch. I got a restriction for simply mouthing something the other day. Crazy. Had to take a quiz. What was it? What did you mouth? TikTok TikTok saw it, huh? Interesting. Break over. See you next time. Thank you so much, TW. I appreciate your friend TW Shop. Thank you for the support. So that's interesting. What was it another? Did you have on your content disclosure? That's another thing. You should turn that on. Thank you for the follow. Gerald, I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Um, so did you have that on? So make sure you turn on your content disclosure with the live stream. When you guys go live, especially if you're going live and you're talking about something that is a little sensitive, depends on what TikTok is expected of your live stream. You're talking about another brand, you're talking about another company, they will say that you're pushing people off the platform or something like that. So you got to be careful. You said got one for saying, oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to be careful. Yeah, they catch it. People will say go to the internet highway. They will say other things to kind of explain what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I know that they're being pretty strict. They have not caught the people who talk about the new shiny platform down the road. They haven't caught that one yet, but they are sensitive. I tell people all the time, TikTok is jealous. They want you here. They don't want you to push off people off the platform. They want you right here. AI is getting they're getting to keep it up. Yeah, absolutely. Because they own it. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's probably the problem. Oh, look at the lights. Hey, Janine. You have a great day, Miss. Thank you so much, SP. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you all. Hey, Coach Mike, how are you, friend? Thank you for coming in. Others coming into the room. I appreciate you guys joining and saying hello. My new friends joining us. Feel free to ask questions. We talk about all things live streaming in this live, so feel free to ask questions if you are trying to figure out your live hosting journey. Okay, your live hosting era. They have skin in the game for sure. I think so. I really do. There's a meeting session that I'm going to attend next Tuesday. So I'm going to come back with some information on Wednesday for you all. So there's that's happening. So I'll get some insight, but I do think they have skin in the game. I do. Doing better than good. Thanks. Oh, that's awesome. Looks so different in here. Does it really? Love it. Love it. Thank you, Janine. So Janine, all I did, I got to talk about this because I need to put it in my showcase. I know I heard some stuff earlier that maybe it does have issues over time. I haven't heard that. I haven't seen other people talk about it yet. But all I did, this is literally my same lighting. This is like a little, it's a sunset lamp. It's love the new mood lighting, especially at night. Yes. So what I did, the lighting, sun is starting to set a little bit. I don't have my stage lights on. I don't have my stage lights on. I have my normal, where is it at? Let me see if I have the box over here. Just trying to see if the box was nearby. I would show you because I don't want to unclip it. But you guys know my clip-on light. You guys know what I'm talking about, the clip one. I have it. Well, let me unclip it. You guys are going to see it unclipped. So I unclipped it, so now you see how much, I tell you, this light is awesome because it's such a bright light. But I have my clip-on light, and I have that going on up here, and I just have this. That's it. Just the two. And so those are the two things that's happening right now. So the clip-on light, I don't want to miss, let me push it up a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what you see. And the clip-on light is there. And then that strobe light, you said, I love the vibe it's giving off. It is giving a good vibe, isn't it? And so the strobe light, as you can tell, is strobing or fading through different colors. And it's just reflecting off of my fake plant. That's all the fake plant. The fake plant is giving that tropical vibe. That's it. That's all you see. So that's pretty cool. I love the way it's doing that. So thank you. So that's it. So it's doing that off the wall. And other than that, you guys know I normally have my fake plan and I have my little light, my little wall art, and that's it. Yeah. So definitely try it. You said I love your oh, my custom gift too. Yes. So TikTok got me. I'm looking good today, huh? It's the light of your showcase. It will be there. It will be there. I need to put it in there. I should have done it before I went live. I need to go look for it because I did get it off the Zon. So I'm gonna look for it and add it. Such a chill look and feel. And thank you, Susan. Appreciate you. Thank you, OMG. I appreciate the gift. You said I updated, so it was sitting there. There was an update for you. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay attention to those updates. All this new. Like you said, I made one. See, I should be a designer, y'all. I'm just saying. I just added a little bit of light. That's it. But no, yes, Android. Okay. So the Android did have an update, you guys, my Android users. Thank you all for the stickers. See you guys supporting the live level up. Practice makes progress. Appreciate you guys. And um, so what I was going to say is about the community gift. If you have access to the community gift, thank you so much. Go ahead and send it, turn it on. So this was a gift, and I have to credit Charlie and Miss Darlene because Miss Darlene sent it to me first because she was in the chat at my 10 o'clock and she was like, she sent a message and said for me to send the community gift. And I was like, what? And it had the instructions. So I thought she was supposed to be doing something, not me. And so when Charlie came in, she was like, no, you need to do it. And so what it was, if you guys click your three dots in your corner, see if you have access to this, three dots in your corner, then you're going to click your live gifts. Your live gifts will say there's community gift. If you click the community gift, I think there's even a story there in the gift box for you guys to see the cute little story. But there's a story and the music and stuff. But long story short, I didn't read all the information about it, but it seems like it's under exclusive gifts, and I think it is exclusive to have access. So not everybody's going to have access. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's not going to be everybody will get it, but definitely check it out and see if you have it, and then activate it for your community. So they had three different options to select from. So I just thought it was a cute little gift that's out there. I'm going live later today to see. Okay, awesome. Check it out. I love that. Tiva, how you doing? Hello, friends coming in the room. I appreciate you all coming in, sending the populars and the community gift. And the community gift gives you 10 extra points for the daily heart me. Scale with SOPs. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here, turning chaos into systems. I know you said download it for your scale business. I appreciate you being here. Others coming into the room, I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to come in. If you have not shared out the live, please repost, share, Add it to your stories, and that way you can have it. What was I explaining? I was explaining, if you see the gift goal up there, let me reset it. It is called the community gift, and it's the picture of me. Picture of me. That sounds a little vain, but it is a picture of me, y'all. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna pin it for a second. So it's a picture of me, and you can send that gift. No update from me. We'll be checking often. Okay, sounds good. So yes, so this is called the community gift. And so what happens is, if you're a fan club member and you've gotten your daily heart me, you can send that gift. And it's an exclusive gift that TikTok just rolled out today, essentially, which is probably why that update was there. That's what I was saying earlier. I want you guys to pay attention to updates. That's kind of where I was going with the whole glitching, because those updates really determine how your app works. And as they're having these new features, these new campaigns, new initiatives, and fixing some of the bugs and problems, you need those updates. Okay, so keep that in mind. Those updates are necessary. So the community gift was part of an update. I'm trying to think. I've seen a couple different things that have kind of shown up as new features. Be right back. Thank you so much, Miss Vicky. I've seen some other things that have come off as new features. So just know that this app is ever evolving, and you want to make sure you have the latest and greatest, okay? And then also the fixing that needs to happen, because obviously we had a big mess last week for almost 10 days of glitching and stuff. So you want to make sure you have the latest and greatest. So keep that in mind as you are focused on how your app is performing and what you need to do. Today's live, there's a couple things that I did differently. Couple things obvious. My lighting. My lighting is new for me. This is a new look. And so I have that going on. I also removed my LINK out of my BIO. So if people want to do like one-on-ones, and they want to get guidance and support from me, what I'm telling people to do is one or two things. You can go to my profile. My profile is up here. If you click my profile picture, my mini profile pops up. You can click my profile picture again. You take it to my main profile. As you can tell, there is no link in bio. There's nothing in there. However, what is in there is my other page, the Launch Your Income Agency page. That's where people will go to join the agency if you want to apply to the agency, as well as if you want to get to my stand. Though that's where that is living now. So it's over there, and you can go and visit it by clicking, going to my profile here, and you can see where you can go to that page by clicking that account there. The other thing is I'm going to start leveraging Service Plus. So Service Plus has this ability for you to pin. And if people want to get one-on-one support, I'm using that as a way to explain, like, okay, if you visit me here, you can go over there and send me an inbox message, and you can get one-on-one support. And in the DMs, I'm going to communicate with you how to get to my stand, how to schedule a consultation, all the things. So keep that in mind. That's what you want to do in terms of leveraging Service Plus. So I'm working through that now. Okay, so I'm transparent with you guys, because I'm showing you guys the new way we're probably gonna have to do this. If it works, I'll do that too. I'll keep you posted, friend. It goes up and down. You have different people coming into your live all the time, into the live stream. So you want to make sure that you try different things so that you get pushed out. So why did you take because we got the message. It's kind of a test. Okay, it's kind of a test. I'm gonna see if this works over time. Because it takes time for the algorithm to get to know you and stuff. And so I want to make sure that I'm not suppressing. Okay, so we got the message that that has been a source of suppression. So not sure if it's totally true, but it's my way to test the system. And if I was to test the system, and I don't know if I was to give you an answer right now, I feel like this live is performing better than my 10 o'clock when I had the LINK in my 10 o'clock. Anybody in my 10 o'clock? What do you think? And just in terms of my numbers, I didn't get up to the 20s, and this high up in the 20s. It sure didn't hit the 30s. Um, so I'm again, don't know. Way more people now. It is. It is. So hello, I'm getting I didn't get the usual message you were on today. You didn't? So maybe they are still suppressing me, y'all. Maybe it's still not working. I don't know. You also did 100K likes quickly. I did. I named that too. It was quicker. It was not quite 10 minutes, but it was like more like 12, 13. But it was, yeah, it was much quicker. Um, so that is a factor that people say. That's another strategy where getting those likes early and getting that boost of people liking your live does help in terms of its performance. Okay. So keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to kind of miss out on that opportunity too, with people liking your live and engaging. Maybe just surprising me. I don't know, Lynn. We're testing a couple different things, so we're seeing what happens. The other thing I didn't do today, I have to be honest with you all, and it happened by chance, and I didn't do this on purpose. My internet, my Wi-Fi in the house went out, and so I actually had a one-on-one consultation with someone, and because of that, I couldn't use my laptop to get on Zoom. I had to use my phone. Well, in order to use my phone, because my Wi-Fi went out, I had to change it to the 5G. So I'm on my 5G network right now. I'm not on my Wi-Fi. I normally operate on my Wi-Fi. I would tell you pay attention to that and just see what works for you. My Wi-Fi is typically very strong. My phone glitching. My phone glitching. Your phone's glitching now. Oh, I wonder. So I don't know. TikTok is always TikToking me. I don't know. Um, but I will say, my home, I have both my sons here now, so they may be taking up more bandwidth. So you were frozen. I was frozen for a second. Am I still frozen, friends? Let me know if it's me or TikTok or Coach Vicky's phone. It's one of the three. um, But yeah, they're taking up a lot of bandwidth now because they're always on their devices. You're fine. I'm fine now. Okay, perfect. You're good for me. Okay, perfect. They're always on the devices and stuff. Not frozen for me. Thank you. How you doing, Yaya? Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I'm scared to do the TikTok update. Why is that? What you mean, Charlie? What's to be scared of, friend? Thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate the support. He said author, live GQ host, Team Jesus, spreading joy, light, and love with Southern charm. I love it. Hey, how you doing, NYC? Friend, how you doing? Did you NYC? Did you change your name? You had Sis Vic. Let me know if this is you, friend. Um, so with that, I'm on 5G right now. So I wonder if that's a difference. Maybe. Could be a difference in terms of how my connection is. But I tell you guys all the time, I started this off by saying, pay attention to your lighting, pay attention to your sound, pay attention to your background, what's going on back here, pay attention to your Wi-Fi connection, your connection. And then I'm gonna add a fifth one. Pay attention to if you have the latest updates. Okay. You got to update your app. You do. I know, I know sometimes that's a challenge, depending on, space and all the things on your device and stuff. You got to make sure you have enough bandwidth on your device, but pay attention to those things. That's going to make or break your connection. First time here. Oh, appreciate you joining the live stream. Let me know. You said GQ host, so you're with an agency. So how often you go live? Your live schedule wasn't in your bio. So when do you go live, Yaya time? Let us know, friend. I just did the update and took the link out my bio next. We're gonna test this thing out. I'm just saying, we're gonna test it out, Miss Vicky. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see what happens. And like I said, I moved mine over to my other account, so I'm gonna use that as kind of my workaround. And I'm gonna make a point to like talk about my Service Plus, maybe pin it on occasion if people want to get a hold of it. And then obviously, if you want to join the agency, then you'll need to apply on the other page. So you know how I do the hi comment and I pin the comment and let people follow that account and go over there and apply. So that's probably the way I'm going to do it moving forward, just so that, I'm not infringing on my connection too much. But as you can tell, what will happen is it'll go up and down, up and down. And so just know that You want to remind the algorithm, you want to prime the algorithm to know who you are, what your topic is, who you're trying to support, and that's going to help as well. Are you actually speaking to us from your desktop computer or cell? This is my cell phone. This is my cell phone. Susan, why did you ask that? Does it feel like a computer? Let me know, friend. No, this is my cell phone. I'm talking to you on. But let me know. You said it feels like a computer, like I'm on a desktop. Yeah, yeah. Is that that's the new that's the lighting maybe? Maybe it's the lighting. It gives a little bit of a different feel and look to it. Possibly. I think I'm playing around with this. Thank you for the repost. Maria, thank you for the information. Much appreciated. We'll catch you again in a room calm and informative. You're welcome, friend. That's what I do. I appreciate that support. Thank you for being here. Others in the room, thank you so much. Coretta, thank you so much for coming in, grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate you joining the fan club, friend. If you guys, like I said, if you're new to the room, say new. I always want to talk to my newbies. I always want to talk to everybody. Everybody I want to talk to. But if you're new, I don't want you to be out in these TikTok streets kind of unaware and uninformed. So we talk all things going live here, help you with your live stream and help you with some other TikTok things. Um, let's see, Leanne, the lights in the background look a tiny bit like one of the live studio backgrounds. Oh, it gives you that feel to it. Okay. Thank you for the rose. I could tell it was your cell because it looks up close and personal. Okay, the cell does that. The live studio to me does feel like you're sitting back and the person is a little distance. I would agree with that. Yeah, I've seen people set it up that way. Thank you for the rose, Coretta. It does clear and like you're on camera. Oh wow. Like it's a webcam. Interesting. I, I can see that as well. Coretta, it says G7 DJ, coach, trainer, mermaid, biz owner, wife, mom, queen, here to like and share, post my showcase and make new connections, Gen X, mermaid. Let me know more about that. Mermaid. You said better than a green screen. Appreciate your friend. Just updated my app again. I told you guys, yeah, that app update was in there. See you tomorrow, preparing for live tonight. All right, Terry. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. How you doing, Pastor Laverne? Appreciate your friend for those gifts. Aquatic therapist. Okay. Okay. All right, friend. Love it. So you are a mermaid. There we go. Appreciate that. I didn't know if he was thinking like mystical creature. Like I was like, I'm a mermaid. No, you swim a lot, so I appreciate your friend. You're an aquatic therapist. Scared of those updates. Why is that? Susan, what you mean? You're welcome. I appreciate you guys. Yes, I see the community gift, the Radiate launch. You said people like mermaid better than the therapist. I love it. Okay, so I live in Florida. And you just made me think of something. You said me too. I live in Florida. Who else is in Florida in the room? I know a few of y'all are. Susan, you said confusing. Oh, okay. Let me know. Well, when we meet on Friday, we'll talk about it. We can walk through it, friend. Yeah, let me know if I need to show. I'll show it again in a second. You said the heart. Yes. My sister lives in Florida, does she? So I'm in Orlando. When my daughter was, so my daughter's 20. My daughter's 20 now, and I have a 5-year-old son. So my son's 5, second marriage, daughter's 20. And so when she was like 8, 7 or 8, um, I'm gonna say 8 just to be on the safe side. I think she was like 8 years old. There's a place in Florida, and it doesn't. I think they closed it down. I think it's officially gone now. Um, what was the name of that place? Wikiwaka Mermaid. It's basically they had one of these old time, and when I say old time, because Florida is known for its amusement park, theme parks, these different adventure parks type places throughout the state. And so there was one that was super old that was that's it, Wikiwaki. Is that it? Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? And I took her there before it closed. And essentially, it was a mermaid theme park. It was a mermaid. And they did all these little um, mermaids. The mermaids was in the water tanks and they was swimming around. so so we took it to that. So that's what made me think about it. It's like, mermaid, you was a mermaid. so but yeah, so it doesn't exist anymore. If I'm not mistaken, I think it shut down maybe about 5 or 10 years ago, probably right before COVID. This mermaid got paid 100 an hour. Really? Did you do it before? Like, were you a mermaid in the parks? Or are you saying because of what you do, the aquatic therapy? TikTok is just giving me the flash goal, guys. So let's take a look at it. It is 21 TikTok your lives. It's the little TikTok symbol. So I'm gonna pin it, and it's 21 of those. So if you guys don't mind sharing that with me, that is one per person. One per person. It's called a flash goal. If you're new to my live, it's something that TikTok will send out randomly. So it's nothing you could do about it. It's whatever TikTok thinks or deems is going to be the flash goal. And so it's a one coin gift. So I just wanted to make sure I said that to you also. We did 10 of 21. We'll see. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I totally understand. But I always set the flash goal because it allows the algorithm to know that the room is engaging. Okay, so you got to make sure you have that balance of a room that's engaging and supporting, and the flash goal is the way to do that. So thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you coming in, supporting that flash goal. Thank you so much, everybody, coming in. My favorite, how are you, friend? How's everything going? So as you guys see, we're trying a little something different. Thank you for the populars and that daily heart me's coming through. That's right. That's right. Y'all held the daily heart me's. So that you guys know, TikTok will do that too. They will sing you a flash goal that is the daily heart me. Well, here's the caveat. You only can send the daily heart me one time throughout the day. So because I go live twice, if you do it at my 10 o'clock, you can't do it at my 4 o'clock. Okay, so there are people who come to the live and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna hold my heart me, and they hold their heart me because they know TikTok will TikTok me, so I will end up getting the daily heart me. So those who are coming in, I appreciate you all joining. If you are just coming in, feel free to repost, share, add it to your story, share out the live. That does give the live a little bit more visibility as well. So I want to just say that out loud. And then we were just sitting here chatting a little bit about some of the things you want to do to make sure you're thinking intentionally about your live stream. And we talked about glitches. I'm going to walk through the update again that you need to do. It just so happened this week alone, there were 2 updates that was sent out. There was one I did on Monday, and I did another one yesterday. Okay, so I'm saying that to you guys because there is a lot of updates happening. Good to know. Yes, there's a lot of updates happening. So I don't want you guys to miss out on your app operating correctly. And I'll say this, I have 2 devices, 2 different accounts here, two different devices. Update all your devices. You got to update this one. I had to update this one. I had to do the one I'm on here. I had to do my tablet. Update all of them because it impacts the function of this. This one here, I would tap with my little tapping device. It wasn't working. My taps wasn't going through because that update was still there. That update was needed. Okay, so you said, oh, right. Yeah, you got to update all those devices. You said I was calling those TikTok gifts J's for the longest time until Coach Chantel said the name. TikTok your lives. Thank you so much, everybody. So I want you guys to update all your devices. I noticed this account also, when I would go to my Dr. Lisa account on this one, I knew it was glitching because, okay, the Grammys happened on Sunday. If you notice in your note in your story, pay attention to little things like that too. That's another way you can kind of play TikTok's game. But in your note, it had a thought bubble that said the Grammy winner. Like you could guess who you thought the Grammy winner was. And I made a little, and I did this on Monday because the Grammys happened on Sunday. And the album of the year was Bad Bunny. So Bad Bunny, he said, I'm leaning in. So Bad Bunny was the album of the year. So in my thought bubble, what I did was, and it changed the name, Bad Bunny. I typed his name in there and it made it like this little iridescent type color. And it changed the background of my note to like this darker midnight type look. And his iridescent color was standing out. He was standing out. And then I wrote a note about go live. I'm going live now. So I was promoting myself, but I also was playing TikTok's little game for who was the Grammy winner. So I did that Monday. I told you guys that. It was after I had done the update yet on the device. I did that Monday. That note stayed there from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I was like, why is that note still there? Because I had changed it on this account like 3 times, but it wouldn't change on that account. And that was kind of a telltale sign that something wasn't working. Something was off. And then I told you this account wouldn't tap for me. Like I was tapping, tapping, tapping. None of my taps were showing up here. And I was like, there's something going on. And I think that's what made me pay attention to updates. And that might have been a telltale sign. But I actually, when I came on yesterday, I came here and showed that how to do the update. And it turned out that the update was needed. So just keep that in mind. If you start seeing stuff not operate correctly, if you're seeing something is off and it's not doing what it normally does, my dual camera wouldn't go away, little things like that. It's a glitch happening. There's a bug and it needs to get fixed. So that's a telltale sign to check to see if there's an update needed. Ultimately, it's going to be an update needed. So you might check one day it's not there, but check the next day it is. So ultimately, an update is going to be required. So check for those updates pretty often because those glitches will happen all the time. And at some point, they'll fix it, but the update is going to be the fix. Okay. The other thing I was going to point out, just out of, since I'm pointing stuff out, because people will come back and say, here's what happened to me and here's some things that they've experienced. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you. We still have the flash goal. If you are new to my room, the flash goal is a goal that TikTok sets. If you don't mind supporting the flash goal, we have 16 of 21, the TikTok your live symbol. I appreciate if you guys can share that out. It's one per person. I appreciate the support for that. Um, the other thing I noticed is people who do the voice chat. I've had several creators come to me and say, Doc, I was doing a voice chat, but I got the static image violation. What I'm going to say is, first of all, that's a glitch. It doesn't make sense to get a static image violation for a voice chat. It shouldn't happen. But what I'm going to say is make sure you got your app updated. That's the first thing. Make sure your app is updated. Also, I'm going to say before you go on voice chat, I know it's quick and easy to kind of flip over to the voice chat page. Make sure you don't have a board up when you go from the live before, when you were front facing. So right now for me, if I have this board up, I'm going to turn it off and then I'm going to do flip over to the voice chat. So make sure that that's not happening. That's what I'm going to say to you. Thank you all who are in the room. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you all for supporting. I see you, Jennifer, coming in. I saw you, Diana. Those who are new in my live, I always want to say hi to you. If you are new and you're just listening and looking, put new in the chat just so we can say hi to you. Okay? And if you don't have a bio, I'm going to give you some homework. I want to make sure you're optimizing your profile. So we always say make sure you have a bio. You said got it. Yeah. So check and see if that is going on for your live stream where you have that board up before you went live, and check and see if there's an update that's needed, because that's like a big glitch that we keep seeing, and a lot of people are getting that one on a voice chat because it shouldn't happen. Okay, a voice chat live. So if you are who are our live hosts in the room, go ahead and tell me if you're a live host. If you haven't gone live, if you're nervous, afraid, tell me that too, because we talk about that as well. Anybody else need a J? Yes, we do need a J. We need 3 more J's. Yes, if you guys don't mind supporting that TikTok. You said me, me, me. I love it. Me, these are our live hosts in the room. My live host, hey, the original Aboriginal. I don't know why I say that every time. Thank you. So my me's, if you, your live host, put that in the chat too so people can see it. We got more friends in the room visiting. So let's make sure people see that you are live. Put your time zone, and put your topic too. Put your topic so people know, because I want to make sure you guys are making friends. Okay. So always make friends when you go live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. When you visit a live, the whole point is to grow. Okay. We are growing. If you connect with people who are here, these people, especially in this room, these are people who understand the assignment. They know how to come and get their daily heart me. They understand what does it mean to support the live goal. They understand we got the flash goal. Oh, we just need one more. One more of the J's. Let me see. Okay, we got 5 minutes to get it. Let's see if we can get it. Story time and AP AI prompt. Okay, love that. Love that. Hello, Hello to the live. I appreciate you, Miss Parker Stewart. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. I see you all. Appreciate the support. Thank you all for supporting that live goal. Um, Susan, I appreciate you, friend. It's just one per person. You're so sweet. She said, let me see if I can get her this flash goal. So appreciate the others coming in the room. I appreciate you all coming through. So I'm going to recap a little bit. Um, as we got people in the room that are here, make sure you guys put in the chat if you're new. We're going to talk about that. And if you are somebody who has not been here before, let us know who you are and what time you go live and what's your topic if you're a new live host. So we talk about that as well. And if you have questions about going live, so I'm going to recap a little bit because you guys are seeing this live for the first time, some of you. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to pay attention to some of the live tech glitches, but also some things you want to do to optimize your profile and your live stream, okay? Social worker therapist. This is our friend Miss Parker Stewart at LCSW. Athletic mental trainer, coach, living in purpose and sharing my purpose. Growth mindset. I love it, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Charlie. I see those populars. I appreciate everybody coming in, supporting the live. TikTok, one TikTok, yeah. We got it achieved. Look at you. Just fabulous. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Come swooping in, saving the day like that. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for doing that. Go, go us. Yes, go us. Thank you so much. She called herself, oh, look, cooking, y'all. I love that. She called herself cooking, y'all. All right. So, a couple things I talked about earlier. I said update your app. So let's talk about that. I want to show you guys how to update your app because I want you guys to pay attention to this. This is possibly why you are experiencing glitching. So I told you guys my other account over here, it was experiencing some glitching and I was like, well, why does it still say Bad Bunny in the note? And that was like 3 days ago and I've changed the message. So that happened. It wasn't accepting my taps on the screen. It wasn't registering any of those taps I was doing. That was going on. So again, you want to pay attention to how your app is performing. If you get the static image or if you get any of those other things like on a voice chat, anything like that, it could be that it needs the latest update. So keep that in mind. Oh, sorry about that. I I was plugging in my phone. So it could be the latest update. You said, per mom, you said, join me tonight for reading sprints. Oh, that's right. She's the book talk. 9 p.m. Eastern. We chat for 10. We read for 10 and repeat. I love that. Let me read some of the others. I missed some of you all who had put your live time in. Jennifer, you said storytelling and AI original, the original Aboriginal. She's Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central, doing tarot readings. She does tarot readings. She's good, y'all. We have Miss Vicky. She is a live host. She's 7 a.m. Come learn and laugh. She is hilarious and she does great tips for going live too. So keep that in mind. You're gonna learn a lot. Thank you all for coming in. Miss Parker, you said new. Welcome to the room, friend. Do you go live? Coretta, you said wellness and kind community connections, 10 p.m. Eastern. Awesome, friend. Miss Diana, she is Diane, the stroke survivor. She is Monday through Friday as well. So, Miss Diana, I think you might have put your time. Let's see. My friend, she called herself Cooking, y'all. New, okay. Waist Speeds Cooking Meditation live at 11 p.m. What time zone, friend? Love that. Love your background colors. Thank you so much, the original. I appreciate you, friend. Yeah, I was talking about that too. I'm gonna circle back to the lighting. I'm gonna talk about that in a while. Central. Okay, you do Central. 11 p.m. Central. Awesome. So let me do the update. I'm gonna talk about the update because there was an update yesterday. So I want to make sure you guys are operating off the latest app update. Thank you so much. The Prince Panda. Thank you, Fred, for that. Thank you for the Prince Panda. And everyone has great topics. They do. They do. Y'all, hey, it's some good lives out here. Let me just say, it's some really good ones. Nettie Net, are you going live today with the chair? Let us know. Love that one. Yeah, the panda. That was sweet. Thank you for sharing the panda, friend. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to do this update for you guys. So here, I want you guys to see your app store. I am an iPhone user, friends. I know Team Android is in the house. Um, you going live tonight, Leanne, 7 p.m. Eastern. Did I miss you earlier? I don't know if you wrote something, I missed it, friend. But Leanne is our resident artist. She is our artist. She does use Live Studio. So if you're curious about using Live Studio, that's the desktop or a laptop desktop um, live stream. Connect with Leanne because she does it and she does a great job. She's showing her artwork at the top. She's at the bottom, so you see her. You see what she's drawing. She's using a different camera source. She, excuse me. She also will stream from the YT or the FB. She's co-streaming. So there's a lot going on, and she's doing it all in one setting. So you definitely want to connect with her. You said per mom. You said Team Android. You said Natty, no workout today. I'm going on to just chat. Oh, you are gonna go live. Okay. Okay, I love that. Coach Jesse, yes, we are. I didn't write anything early. Okay, perfect. I didn't know if I missed it. Thank you so much, friend. If I did miss yours, blame it on my head, not my heart. It could be TikTok too. We're gonna blame TikTok as well. TikTok will filter you. TikTok will filter you, so it don't always be the live host. So keep that in mind. My newbies in the room, I don't want you guys to get upset with the live host thinking like, oh, they're not reading my comments, they're filtering, they're ignoring me. That's not the case sometimes. A lot of the times it could be TikTok. So just know that that happens too. So really quickly, um, I want you guys to see the App Store. So this is for the iPhone users. I want you guys to go here. I'm going to point this out. I'm doing this intentionally on purpose so you guys can see. I could have easily just said go to the App Store and update your app. But I want you guys to see something. So I typed in the word TikTok. So TikTok is here. You see where it says open? Oh, wrong thing. You see where it says open? I don't want you to touch that. Okay? I don't want you to click open because it's deceiving. It makes you think that you're updated. You see open, you think you're updated. That's not the case. Now, really quickly, you're not going to see an update for this phone because I did it yesterday. Shouldn't be an update out there. So you're not going to see an update. But I don't want you to click this version of open. I want you to click the symbol. I want you to go to this page. Okay? So click the symbol or click the word. Do not click open. Here it's going to say update. If it's an update needed, you get to this page, you'll see that there's an update needed. So that's what I want you guys to do and always check that way because you may assume that you're good, you're updated, everything's all well, and that's not the case. You may have an update sitting there for you. All right. The update that happened yesterday is partially relating to the gift that's in my live goal. That is called a community gift. That's a new feature. I don't know how long it's going to last, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's a temporary feature or not. So it could be temporary. Hello, Healing with Bailey. How are you, friend? Thank you for sharing and showing us how to do that. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what I do. I show and tell. I tell and show. So, I do both. I do both. So I appreciate you being here, friend. Um, so okay, sorry. So that you said you got filtered, Coach Jesse. Okay, okay. Rewrite it for us, friend. With the community gift, let me explain that one real quick. Community gift is thank you for the repost. Thank you all. TikTok, I see a couple messages that are getting filtered. It's saying it was being filtered. When you see that message, that means that TikTok is intentionally filtering you. Um, so thank you so much. Um, Ahmad, I think this is you being a filter. You said how to fix TikTok visibility restricted. Your visibility, you're talking about you're not being recommended to the FYP. It could be a couple different things. It could be your board, some words you have there. It could be your content disclosure. It could be what you're saying in your live stream. We talked about it could be the fact that you have a link in bio. It could be that you don't have the updated app. It could be multiple reasons. So you want to make sure you update your app. You want to make sure you turn on your content disclosure. You want to make sure if you have a link in bio, I would say maybe think about removing it, depending on what's there. If you have some words on this board that is not according to TikTok standards or community guidelines, You can't say the word TikTok or any social media. You cannot have pricing in the board, dollar amounts, dollar symbols, stuff like that. You can't have a web page, anything like that on there, website, anything like that. Take that out. You can't have names, personal names in there. Remove that. So the boards, it actually says it will restrict your visibility. So board could be a reason. You could have a link in the bio. You could have your content disclosure. I would say always turn it on. I can't put post on my, I can't I can't put post on my TikTok live TikTok. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Explain that to me another way. Anybody else in the room? Help me out. You can't put post on your TikTok live. On your live TikTok. Yeah, it's not catching. Thank you so much for the populars, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you all for the community gifts too. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Ahmad. So I'm not sure, friend. But those are the things you want to pay attention to. If you are, yeah, I'm not sure what that meant. So thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate it. So really quickly, let's circle back. So the community gift, I was explaining that because essentially it's a new gift that's rolled out. You say restrict your visibility. Um, so let's see. Hold on one second. The shares kind of moved it. Okay, Susan, restrict your visibility. You're saying, what does that mean? What does that mean, huh? So first of all, it sounds like this Ahmad got a restriction. It sounds like that. And TikTok will give you a restriction for that live. And the way I explain restrictions versus the V's, the violations, restrictions, I use the example of when you were in high school. When you were in high school, you would have to go and sit in school detention for that day. So you might have did something and you got to do in school. Oh, Coach Jesse, you want to talk about your battle power ups? Okay, give me one second, friend. So you get this restriction. Now you got to sit in school detention. So it's like a timeout when you think about it like that. So you got this timeout and they won't push your live out to the FYP, to the For You feed or For You page. So you don't get pushed out. So they're restricting your visibility and you get that restriction that says that. Now the restriction actually tells you why you got it. Was it that you were pushing people off the platform? Were you doing follow for follow? Was it a static image? They have like these lists of different reasons. So they give you a reason for it before they say they're restricting your visibility. so, so that's the consequence. When you think about it, your visibility will be restricted. People won't be able to see you because of what you did in that live. And it's for that live. Now the V is the example of when you get suspended from high school, meaning that you can't go back for 2 or 3 days or 5 or 7 days or whatever the case may be because now you can't be in the building. so so that's essentially what's happening when you get the V. They don't allow you to go live. You can't visit lives, all that stuff. I think you can't visit lives. So you're restricted. Maybe you can visit lives. But you are suspended. Okay? So there's a consequence that takes you from being able to from you being able to stream. I meant when I go live, I can't post in my board. You can't put a message on your board. You can't put words on your board. I took the word TikTok out of my bio. Yeah, that's good. I would say take it out. That you can't say other social media platforms. I would remove that. Love your analogies. Oh, thank you, party therapist. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you for the repost, Lisa Bailey. I see you, friend. Thank you for that. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Ahmad, I'm still trying to help you, friend. You're saying post on your board. You can't post on your board. Post on your board when you're live. When you're live, you're putting a message on your board. So when you can't put a message on your board. It's not letting you. It might be the message. Might be the message you're trying to put, and it's not approving it. Doing well, thanks you. I'm doing well. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have questions. Maybe the word post. It might be the word post, huh? You can't put the word post. You might not be able to put the word post. What's your live stream about, friend? Let me know what you go live on. Thank you all who are coming in. Look at you, watch my live for 500 minutes. I see you, friend. I see you. Thank you so much, Dr. Erica. Appreciate that. Flores, you came in. Dr. Erica, I see you. Thank you for that gift, friend. Thank you for the I love you so much. Ahmad, I did not check your bio. Let me see, friend. I did not check it, so I'm trying to find you again. Let's see. Thank you for being here. You just have your name in there. Ahmad, what do you do on the TikTok? What's your live topic about? Are you I don't know, are you a gamer? Right? Because I'm looking at your photo. I'm making assumptions, but let me know, friend. What do you do for your live stream? He said, I'm a groupie, just can't get in info if you're teaching. Um, thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. You said, I went live twice yesterday, exhausting. How do you do it? This is enough of your oh, you say you can't get enough of my teaching. I appreciate your friend. This is Party Therapist. This is a year and a month. 13 months in actually. So, it is not easy every day showing up. But I'm committed to the process. I'm committed to growth. This is my year of growth. Y'all know I had a board for that too. Who let me put this out here. Shout out to who are all the live hosts. Put it in here. Put go live, put it in here if you've been going live for over a year. I know we got some people who are about to hit their 1 year anniversary and who've just hit their 1 year anniversary. So who are my people who are 1 year in? Go live, go live. Love this live. Thank you, Pastor Lauren. He said, me? That's Coach Jessie. I knew her anniversary's tomorrow, actually. That's why I was teasing. Her anniversary's tomorrow. We just had Natty Nat go live for 1 year. She hit her 1 year anniversary. Was that last week? And then our friend, Miss Vicky, Coach Vicky, she hit her 1 year anniversary. I want to say last week also. Well, you guys are the same day. 30, was it the 30th or the 29th? 29th of January? Let's tell me the date. Put the date in the chat for us. But yeah, so we got some people who've gone over a year. 27th. That's the same day as Coach V. 27. 27. So 27, same day. Look at you. Go live. My 1 year will be March 30th. There we go, friend. How do you folks go live doing doing activity while trying to read and scroll? You know what? So as you could tell, I consider myself a talking head. I'm talking. I'm doing this. I'm chatting with you all. I'm in the chat. I teach. I talk about different ways. I'll use my other device to show information. I might use my laptop. So I'm doing that. So it's easier for me to kind of go back and forth and pivot. What I will tell you though, somebody like Lee Ann, Trisha T, they've done it very well. Original Aborigine, I think you're a great one too. She's another person that is doing something in her life. Let me say this. I know you guys are looking at original, you probably have to explain how you do your live because I think she's not on camera, but she can see her screen as she's also talking. Okay. You said maybe me. Yeah. Well, I consider you. Yeah. Yes. You are talking about your plans. I almost feel like you're almost like a teaching live though. So I would put you in a teaching live category. I think I'm saying people who are doing like mechanics of something, like Trisha T. She's cooking, she's cutting, she's doing all this other stuff, and then Leanne is drawing. She's doing artwork, and so I would say whatever you're doing, my crocheters. I don't think Zen is coming in the room tonight. Who's my crocheters in the room? Like I'm almost thinking like that. Like you're doing something mechanically, you're doing a task, and you're also talking and paying attention to the chat and going live. I think a lot of it is how you angle your content, how you angle your camera, how you angle your camera and stuff. That's mainly what I'm saying. I said content, but your camera, I think that's going to be important in terms of your setup. So let's see. 2 weeks live about to hit D1. I assume that's good. That is good, Jennifer. That's awesome. That's very good. It's a lot of work. Oh, Natty Nat's a good example too. She's literally doing a chair workout. You're a good example because you do have another camera that you're looking at, another tablet or source. You said, I use my phone for the live and I have my tablet to chat in the live with my followers. Okay. So, yeah. So, I think everybody I just named are using two devices. I think that's the secret. They're using two devices. Yeah. Also, sometimes just let the messages go and tell people to resend in the chat. It's moving fast. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you guys will hear me say it's like, okay, let me check messages because I just showed some stuff and I was like, let me scroll back up. And then you heard me just say, if I missed you, I apologize. Put it in again. I don't want to miss your question. Sometimes questions get filtered. So yeah, you want to do all that too. All that works. I think ultimately, you definitely want to be in your comments and chat. I mean, this is the whole purpose. It's an engagement app, so you got to engage with the people. It does require a lot of multitasking. You get used to it. I tell them to copy paste message. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what the original says. So yes, you want to have people copy paste. You want to have people continue to engage and listen to what you're saying. If there's a comment that you want to get back to, you can say, hey guys, give me a second. I'm going to get to your comment in a second. Let me finish this thought. I'm going to circle back to that comment. Little things like that where people feel seen and heard. You don't want to get in the habit of ignoring comments. I will say that. That's probably my number one feedback. If I was to give feedback as I visit the lives and stuff, especially my newbies, you got to be in your chat. I know we want to do our projects and our tasks and all that, but you got to be in your chat. You got to be in your chat as much as possible. How long does it take for TikTok to stop sending me folks who are not my target audience? Some of that is you. What are you saying to attract different people in your room? So I would say part of that is, what are you saying in terms of your keywords? I would say the other thing is maybe, are you searching and engaging in content in chats, live streams that are for that are not your target audience, or you doing things that are aligned with your target audience. Like you're going to those live rooms, you're going to the content, you're engaging in that content. And so you're teaching the algorithm what you want to see, and then you're telling the algorithm what you want to see as well, who you want to see. So it's interesting. I'm trying to get glows only in your ear Tickfinity approach. Oh, okay, gotcha. You're gonna try to do that. That's another thing. Tickfinity is a app that will speak your chat. It's an external app you can add, and it will say what's happening in your chat, and you can put like maybe your earbuds or I have my little thing here, so you might have this in your ear and you can hear it, and maybe it's not saying it to your chat, so it's not distracting, but you can hear what's being said. So that's another feature. That's actually a great approach. But really, really quickly, when it comes to getting the wrong people in your room, you got to make sure you're telling the algorithm what you're looking to do. I had, this is when I first started. It was somebody who I was working with, and she said, oh, all I get is the men in my room. They're coming in. And then what she was saying is, are you a single lady? Come on in. I'm talking to all the single women. And the men, they looking for single ladies. So they coming in her room. So I was like, you might want to change your verbiage. I'm just saying. You make a lot of sense. The visitors are not who I follow. There we go. So yeah, he said, OMG. So you might want to change what you're saying. The men, they're coming in for that, friend. I talk about party planning and hosting. Okay. Um, I'm exhausted. Great live today. Did you, Fred? Love that. Hey y'all. Hey Holly Q. um, how about event planning? Maybe that's it. Take out, I know you say party, but maybe it's event planning, and maybe one of your topics is a certain type of party that you're doing, certain type of event. So I think maybe that's it. Maybe you're not getting the right person because they're thinking it's a party, maybe not in a more organized, structured way that you would want it to be. So you got to think about who you're talking to, and you might even tell the app, I'm talking to people who are trying to plan an event for their 50th birthday, and they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? So that it's very specific to who you are talking to. Yeah. You said that's actually hilarious. That sorry, hit enter too fast. I'm trying event planning. Okay, great idea. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Those in the room, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. We Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. We are here. We're talking all things going live. If you have questions about live streaming, you're new to live streaming, come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, our friends who are here, if you are new, put new in the chat. And if you don't mind sharing out the live, reposting if you haven't reposted already. You only can repost once. I don't know if you guys noticed that. If you repost already, go back and look at what it says. It says remove repost. So we don't want to remove the repost. So you only repost once, just so that you guys know. So click and see what it says for you all. And if you have not, and that's the arrow in the corner, if you have not reposted, repost the first time. Thank you so much, Natty Nat. And make sure you don't remove it. I'm just gonna walk around talking out loud about who I want in my room and let go. Let TikTok do it, huh? Do what you need to do, TikTok. Get the right people in the room. Oops. I've got to pick up my daughter. Thank you. Oh, no problem, friend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Feel free to come back. I can't repost on this account. Oh, wow. Really? Hmm. Is that a newer account, Daddy? Oh, it's new. It's fairly new. I wonder if there's a limit on it. Let let Google tell TikTok. Oh, that's true. Google for keywords on your niche. That's true. Okay, that's what you meant. Update the app. Yes. Natty, that was for you. Leanne said update your app. That's true. Make sure that app has the latest update. That phone. She said I updated this one. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it might be. I don't know if there's a limit on this phone. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if there's a follower limit to get the repost feature. I wouldn't think so. But maybe it is. Maybe it is, you all. Yeah. So let Google tell you who your audience is. Let Google tell TikTok. I agree with that. Yeah. So what they're saying is that you can search for keywords of what people are searching for. So that's a good way of doing it. Obviously, Google has a couple different things. Google Trends, obviously Google Search is another way. There's another platform. Somebody else put it in there. There's something else. Google something. I think it's Trends, but it's something else I'm thinking of. Go to Google and say your niche and what questions do people ask. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Let me pin this comment so you guys can see it. I don't want you guys to miss that. So that's another way to do it. There's a place you can go to. Google Trends is one of them, but there's another place that also is under Google that has um, kind of a commonly searched questions and stuff. So I can't remember the name. It might be Trends, but I feel like it's something else that I'm missing. Um, so really quickly, somebody asked about my lighting. The lighting looks great. Thank you for the compliments on the lights. So what I did, I do have this little strobe light. I'm always going to show it. I'm going to put it in my showcase. And it says sunset lamp. That's what it says. It's backwards. But I'm gonna put it in my showcase so you guys can get it. Flor said earlier she had gotten this, and it over time it does wear out, and it got wore out within the first month. I will see. Just got it. Just turned it on. Just started operating. So we'll see how it operates. I don't have a 1 month, 2 month review on it as of yet, but so far so good. What does pinning do, please? Pinning the comment. So as the live goes on and people are putting other comments, you can highlight a comment that you want to focus on. When you touch the words of that comment, a screen pops up and it says pin. So you can pin the comment that way. You said I ran mine for 9 to 8 hours a night. Oh, so oh. uh so yes, she had heavy usage of her light. She had extreme heavy usage, but that speaks volumes about, be mindful of wearing it out if that is. She wore it out. Pole lamp. Polo lamp. It was a nightlight for the dogs. Oh, okay. I'm sure that would probably be not the recommended usage, but hey, pole lamp. But with that being said, if you don't plan on running it all night long, help with foster puppies. Okay, help. Okay. So if you don't plan on running it all night long with the foster puppies or any other nightlight usage, it is a good light for your live stream. I think I like it. Now, I'm also using another light. Let me say this out loud because I have my stage box lights, my box lights. I'm not using those right now. I was using them in a 10 o'clock. The 10 o'clock, the lighting is actually different from my 10 o'clock to my 4 o'clock, my lighting now. So two different light sources. I have my clip-on light that I'm using right now. My clip-on light is hanging over my tablet, as well as my it's on my tablet, it's clipped to my tablet, which is draped over both screens basically. Doc, what kind of plug-in does it have? A USB. Is a USB. Yep. So a USB that goes directly into the circle scroll area. Okay, mine too. Yeah. So, and I have it plugged into my little power source over here that is also USB capable. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So my clip-on light is giving me a little bit of light above head, and then you have the light effect in the back. And the light effect is actually not a template. It is truly shining onto my plastic plants over here, my plastic palm tree plant that Flourish will talk about as well because it's not real. But yeah, so that's how this is going. And all I do, I have it on the setting where it's kind of fading through the different color sources. So that's what I'm doing. I tell you guys, lighting is important for your lives. So this is a new what I walk away. So the light is important for your live stream. And so it allows you to create a mood. It allows you to create intrigue. I mean, it's the evening time. People are probably scrolling and they see. So you want to have some good lighting. You also want to make sure that you are having good sound. So the next edition, you talked about the fake planet. Oh no, I can't. I can't help it. I can't help it. I didn't want people to think it was real. But the other thing I'm gonna upgrade to, and I haven't connected it. I actually do have the microphone, but I'm gonna do the podcast mic where you maybe have the microphone right here and you can hear it through both devices. And then I have to kind of connect all that together. So that's gonna be the next addition. I just haven't done it yet. But lighting is important. It creates energy and connection to your live stream as people are strolling through. You do want to be mindful, and that's why I have this clip on light too. You do want to be mindful of making sure it's not too dim or too dark. Some people do that. But for me, you want people to be intrigued and get to see you, and you're creating this connection to your people. If you make it too dark, people just it looks almost it's too dark for them to want to engage in. So you're trying to create attraction to you, what you're doing. Okay. So keep that in mind. That's part of your live stream. I always talk about that. And then I want you guys to make sure your sound has to be pretty high quality as well as when you think about your internet connectivity, your background, what's happening back here, as well as your updates on your app. So those are like the 5 things I now have on my list of things you have to do before you even open up your mouth. These are the things you want to work on. Thank you so much, those who are coming in. Thank you for that donut, friend. That's so I have just really quickly, I have my community fest I say community fest, my community gift that is part of the Heart Me. So if you're a fan club member, you'll see this particular gift is under the gift box for exclusive. I have it pinned up here. It's a new feature. So if you have it, you can turn it on. I was about to say something in terms of the donuts. TikTok made me start phase 2 of the live journey. So I do have that now. That is a gift I need to pin because donuts is part of that. So I don't know if you guys are doing that, but that's a gift that you want to collect over time for your live fest as well. No, I mean, so for your live journey. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. There's a feature TikTok has where they're helping you go live and helping you use different features and different things in your live stream. And you're doing this over the course of, I think it's 5 months, maybe by the end of May. And so you'll want to kind of get through the journey. There's 6 steps to it, 6 phases. And so you're working through each of those phases over the course of the first part of the year. Okay. Thank you, Nika, for the populars and the radiant launch. So I appreciate you guys supporting the live go. So what is the gift box for or do. The gift box in the corner, I mean, the lower here is where you send out the gifts. That if you want to support the live hosts, there's different gifts that are in there. You can send their denominations are based on coins. You have to have coins on your account to send those gifts. And so you'll get a set amount of coins depending on what you purchased. And then you can send gifts from the gift box. So you have different options there. And you also have the rose that you can send. That's a 1 coin gift. If you're in the fan club, the populars, you can send those are 1 coin gifts. There are also gifts that are related the to the Daily Heart Me that are part of those fan club gifts also. So you'll see that in exclusive as well. So you can if you level up, you can send a level up birthday cake. If you got enough points, you can send like the club victory and the club power. And there's these other gifts that you can send that are all part of being a fan club member. Oh, I thought you said a new one. The new one is this one with my little animated face. I didn't create that. TikTok did. So there's a gift that's in my gift goal right here. That gift goal gift is where it has the animated face. And then you also have in the exclusive, if you click the gift box under exclusive, I think there's the other options in there as well. It's like, oh, yep, yep. So that's where it's at. Exclusive is at the bottom line, is a banner at the bottom. You just scroll over to the word exclusive. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to the room, feel free to come in, say hello. Thank you all for joining the live. We got some new folks in the room. We got Stony, Griff Talk, Agent, Meta, Market, Joe. How you doing? Ethel Lash up forward. Thank you so much. Um, I see you, Miss Parker Stewart. Let me know if you have questions. And then we have all the folks from the agency. Van, you're new as well. Susan, thank you for your questions. Joe, thank you for saying hello. How you doing, friend? Those who are in the room, feel free. Thank you for the Radiant launch too as well, Van. I appreciate that. Joe, how are you doing? You don't have a bio. So do you go live? I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to make sure you optimize your profile and create a bio, okay? And you said no. No, you won't. Or no, you don't have, oh, no, you don't go live. No, you don't go live. It's like, no, I'm not creating a bio. But thank you so much, friend. Um, Let me know if there's any questions, you all. So, Coach Jesse, you wanted to for a little bit. You have power ups you're doing. You need a power up battle. And then Black Lotus, I don't think she's here right now, but Black Lotus was trying to do a battle as well for her campaign. She was doing a campaign for the music campaign. So she's trying to do a battle for that. So I know she's looking to go live soon too. Or looking to go live and battle. So I think she's going to be working through that. Coach Jesse, when is your battle? Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. I think I have that right. And who else was doing battles? Yes, okay, I have it right. And then you're doing power ups. Are you doing them tonight? Are you doing power up battle tonight? And anybody else going live? I'm gonna get off shortly. I'll stay on probably another 15 minutes or so. But let me know anybody else had battles that they were doing or anything going on. More battles are battles mandatory. They are not. They are not. They are ways that you can decide if you want to do them. Ways to engage your audience. They should be fun. You know, you do some random ones, so you never know. But they should be fun and intriguing and stuff. Interesting in terms of who you're battling against and how you set it up. But they're not required. It's just a fun way to engage your audience and get new exposure. I've never gone live. Maybe one day, not sure yet. Um, yeah. What's your goal, friend? You know, I always tell people what's your why, what you're trying to do. I see all the different things that's in your bio: social worker, therapist, athletic mental trainer, coach. I love that. Yeah. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Okay, you're doing it with Coach Rhonda? Susan. Okay, thank you, Susan. You're doing it with Coach Rhonda? All right. So what time are you guys going live to do it? Tonight. Okay, you're doing it with Coach Rhonda tonight, and what time? So we can share it. She said tonight, Coach Rhonda. Thank you all. Oh gosh, we got over 100 taps. Look at there. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in and sharing out the live. We had a lot of people come through tonight, which was good. I tell you guys, I'm still testing. You said filter. It's not telling you what time? What time? Um, I see, we had a lot of people come through. I'm still testing out, um, not having my LINK in my bio. So I'm still testing that out. I did move it over to my other account. Okay, 7 p.m. Central. Okay. So let me recap. So Coach Jessie, she's doing power-ups tonight. She's going live with Coach Rhonda, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. They're going to be doing power-ups. If you can come and support, with the thinking that if you support her in the battle, you're going to be at the battle tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So same time tonight as in tomorrow. So come back 2 days, support tonight with power ups. And so they'll share it out. We'll share it out as well so that you guys can support and attend it. Okay. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Lisa. Okay, so you're gonna do another one with Lisa. Okay. She's gonna do some more power ups right before the battle. So 6 p.m. as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. Those in the room, appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much. We're winding down a little bit, which is great. Let me know if there's questions. Happy Thursday. I'll be getting off shortly, so I just want to make sure we close out well. I'll be in traffic during that time tonight and tomorrow. Oh, all right, friend. Well, if you want to join the battle while you're in traffic, be careful driving. Don't drive on our account, friend. Don't join the battle on our account. So thank you all for coming in. So we'll wind it down. We talked about I removed that LINK out. So we'll see if that has an impact um, in the next couple days. I'm gonna do this. This is kind of my test. Hey, E-Nurse, how you doing, friend? So this is kind of my test to see what's working, what's not working, how to improve. We had some friends come through, so it did look like it was kind of having some activity. Thank you so much for the radiant launch. So we had some friends come through. Thank you so much, friend. Um, and it seemed like it was kind of moving up a little bit. So we're going to pay attention to this. We're going to continue to test this. Now I did remove my my link and I moved it over to my other account. And I'm going to pin it now. I need to be a little bit more diligent about showing my Service Plus. I do have it pinned. As people come in, they can click it that way. But it is another way you can get people to know about your services. So I have that pin. It's a 30-second message and it will show up every 3 minutes for new people coming in. I think they see it. And so if you message me directly, you can then get more information. I'm going to see how that works as people, get accustomed to me moving that way. And then when it comes to the agency, I'll use the agency board. I'll talk about the agency with the thinking that people can move over to the agency page to apply. Okay, if they're looking to apply to the agency. So we're going to play around with it. It's not going to be perfect. And then what I tell you guys all the time, if you are going live and you're promoting your product or your service, you got to talk about it. Okay. You got to talk about your product and service. You got to make sure people know about it. Now, we got used to a world where you can just point them directly to your LINK and your BIO, but that's not necessarily going to be there for you moving forward. So you're going to have to think about ways you can work within the parameters, and Service Plus could be a way to do it. There could be some other creative ways of what you say and how you help people understand how to get more from you. Okay. I heard a creator say that TikTok removed their only social accounts from their bio. Is that true? Remove their other. Yes. Yeah. You don't have the YT. You don't have the IG. Those were the two that you can have. You don't have those anymore. So yeah, they removed them. The YT and the IG is no longer there for you to add. And so They're really trying to keep you in the app. They want to keep you here. So you're not seeing that as an option for you anymore to post. And like I said, I think there's going to be a day where, just like they have the TikTok shopping cart for you to do TikTok shop and to pin products and talk about your products and stuff, they're going to make Service Plus that for your digital products. So you have TikTok shop for your physical, Service Plus is going to be for your digital. Leading lady, how you doing, Kimberly? Thank you so much for being here. Those who come in the room, please feel free to say hi. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate everybody joining. So yeah, I think that's going to be the new way they're going to operate. So you got to be careful about what you're saying, how you're doing things. I did remove mine. I am also operating with my 5G on. That was not intentional. I don't know if that made a difference for today. The signal was stronger. It's not as strong right now. And I've noticed that about my 5G. My 5G could also be a factor. Um, and I usually use my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi went out earlier. I switched to 5G. I forgot to switch it back before I went live. So keep that in mind. It could be your connectivity that is also causing you not to have a strong enough stream. Okay. So when I go live tomorrow, I will be back on Wi-Fi, and I'm going to see if that works better. My sons are using a lot of the bandwidth. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're causing part of my Wi-Fi to be an issue. I wouldn't be surprised if that is part of it, but I'm still testing things out. So everything I do, I share with you all just to see if there's something else bigger going on. So I don't want you guys to be out here trying to figure this thing out by yourself. So we've been testing quite a bit. Okay. But I want to make sure you guys have as much information as possible. I want you guys to feel confident when you go live. Okay. Um, Anything else you have questions about? Let me know if there's any questions. Like I said, I know we're winding down. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm going to get off shortly, so I always want to make sure I'm answering questions before I get off. And if you guys are still trying to figure out what next, let me know if there's any questions about that too. I'm going to get off in just a few more minutes, okay? We've seen a lot of activity today. Miss B, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate you coming in. Others coming into the room, let me know if there's any other questions as you guys come in. We're like I said, we're testing a couple things. We got the new lighting. We removed the LINK out of the bio. We updated our app. We did an app update. If you have not done the latest, there was one yesterday. If you have not done it, update your app as well, okay? I want you guys to remember that piece of it. If you're noticing glitching from your other account, like right now, I said earlier as an example, this account here was not letting me tap. It wasn't tapping my screen well. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing? It wasn't tapping my screen. It was not my message on my home screen, my note, it would have the same message for like 2 or 3 days. It didn't change out. It wasn't updating at all. So again, that was a glitch. That's a glitch. And they push out the updates to have those bug fixes. On top of that, you'll notice that they're also doing new things too. So, for example, a new thing for me is that they have this campaign now. The campaign where it's not the campaign, the new community gift. So I need to read up on it, but that's new. Thank you so much, Michelle, for that daily art me. Appreciate your friend. Others come in our room. Thank you so much for joining. If you are new, put new in the chat as well. So we're getting ready to get off. I'm going to get off in just a few minutes. I'm letting my time, to be honest with you. I got 10 more minutes. I'm just saying, I got 10 more minutes. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna try to hit 2 hour mark. So I got about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna get off shortly. Miss how you doing, Miss B? I love that. It says widow, mother, grand, and great Gma, owner of Netamoji Entertainment LLC. Lots of socks and things. And Big Girl Entertainment, Inflatable Party Room, and SOB member. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions. So what I teach is about going live. So I teach about the live streaming process. I am also a creator network agency. We just had some new people join the agency in the last couple of days. So really excited about that. It's a free program. Probably should change out my board just so I can talk about it. It's a free program. Uh-oh. TikTok, be nice. It froze for a second there. Okay, sorry about that. Um, so um, So I'm gonna change out the board because I do have it's a free Creator Network program. So if you're interested in joining, you do have to be a live host. You have to go live to participate in this. If you're not going live, TikTok will not approve your application. It's a quick app. Hey, eNurse, it's a quick click a button to apply, but you won't get approved if you're not already going live. So that's why I teach about going live. I help you understand the process. Part of the agency is that I go live twice a day. I'm helping you understand how to go live with confidence and ease. And then we also have a Zoom meeting on Sundays at 6:30. We have a school platform. We also have TikTok group chats, and we have a great community. These are people who are learning how to go live. They understand the assignments. These are great people to connect with. They understand how to tap, share, do your daily, get your daily heart me, help with your live goal, comment, send stickers, all the things you want your community to do. And they help you and your community grow and understand how to be high engagers. So it's a really great community, and there's a lot of people who are doing well, okay? And we're all building and growing. I'm approved for live, but need to learn. Um, since you need to learn how to do it, yes. Yeah, a lot of it is, I mean, what I teach, I say do it scared. Thank you for the stickers. I see you, Charlie. I say do it scared. Throw them do it scared stickers in the chat. Put those do it scared stickers. But I talk about doing it scared. I want you guys to feel confident as you go. But and the other sticker you could throw in there is practice makes progress. You're not supposed to feel like you got it all in one go. You are learning, you're growing, you're building as you go live and feel more confident at ease, and you start doing different things with your community. Yes, do it scared. Practice make progress. Yes. So it happens over time, and you can do anything you set your mind to. So as you're doing this, you're improving, you're growing, and then you have great people in this community. You have me as a support. There are great people that are going to help you grow and build. Okay. You're going to learn a lot. And then you just apply the learnings. And then there's some things you're going to learn not to do. And that's what we talk about all the time. And we test things. Like I said, I'm testing out what does it mean not to have the LINK in my bio anymore. And just making sure I'm being intentional about how I leverage Service Plus and other things like that. So you're going to learn how to do different things to build your community, but also whatever your why is, why you're doing it. Hopefully, you'll grow and be able to, you know, excel in that why. Okay, so that's the goal. We have a lot of people here, especially in this agency, that are going live for their business purposes or passive income. So there's a lot of that, and then there's things you need to know what to do and what to say and what not to say and do. Do I need to do at least one live before I can join? Yes, you need to do three. You need to get full live access. And the goal for the agency is that you're going to be going live. Okay. If you're not going to go live daily, you're going to try to go live at least 3 times a week. Okay. You want to be in the habit of going live as hopefully as frequently as possible so that you can build and grow, but at least 3 times a week, because that's the whole point of going live. You're building, you're growing, you're being there for your community. And if you're not showing up frequently enough, the algorithm will forget you, and so will your community. The algorithm won't get to know you, first of all, and neither will your community. So you gotta be of the mindset that you're gonna go live and keep showing up and keep supporting, and you determine what that looks like. We talk about consistency and engagement here. There's a sticker for that too, if y'all want to throw the sticker in there. Can you share again why we have to take the link out? It's it 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 is possibly, I'm not gonna say it is, We're testing this out, but it is possibly suppressing your views. That's it. It's possibly doing that. That's the reason. Yeah, I feel that TT is an incredible journey. It is. It is. It is an incredible journey. It's been great. Okay, can I watch you until I meet the criteria? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Come on, watch. Yeah, by all means. By all means. Um, I do. So if you do want to meet with me, you can meet with me and do a one-on-one consultation. So that is something I do offer. If you want to learn how to do that, you can um message me. Do it message in my inbox message if you want to do that. So you can click this and this will send a message to me if you want to do a one-on-one. So that's another way to get a hold of me. And my stand is going to be on, I'm going to share it in a second, but my stand is going to be on this other page that you can, my other account. I just moved it over there, and that's what Miss K Latte just asked that question. Her question was about moving or removing my link to my stand. I removed it today before I did this live, and I removed it because I think I'm testing out the whole suppression piece of it, but I removed it, and because I removed it, I moved it over to this account. So it's on this account. So this is my agency account. This is the official agency account. I need to do some content over there. So forgive me. Forgive me. I need to go over there and do a couple of different things over there so I can start talking about the agency more and just post some content maybe with my face on it. So with that that's where the one-on-one consultation, you can go there for my stand and grab it if you want to do an appointment. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions, friends. So yeah, we're testing a few things just to see what works, what doesn't work. Um, Let me know if you guys have questions. It's interesting. Like I said, TikTok is definitely, hey, Rooted Legacy, how are you, friend? Um, it's definitely interesting in terms of some things that we're seeing and experiencing. And we're in transition. TikTok just has this new American US entity that with some investors, and they're changing some of the rules and policies and stuff. And so we're experiencing some of that. So time will only tell in terms of other things that are going to happen in the next, who knows, weeks and months ahead of us. But make sure you're updating your app. Make sure you are paying attention. If things are not operating correctly, there's something else that may be happening. And I'm thinking the suppression thing is a real thing. So I want you guys to kind of be mindful of what does that mean. So I'm testing it out first. I'm shifting my strategy and my approach. And so we'll see what happens over time, okay? Let me know if there's any questions, friends. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you are in the agency, definitely, or anybody who's here, you said so much opportunity for creativity on here. Yes, on TikTok. It is. It is. There's some great lives. I'm just gonna say that. Some great live hosts, some great people you'll come across and meet. It's amazing. It really is. Speaking of amazing people, Coach Jessie, really quickly, she is doing her match tonight. She's doing what's called a power up match. She is doing it with Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda and her, they'll be pairing together, co-hosting two different people in the room. She's going and doing that today at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's happening tonight. Thank you so much, friends. And then she's also pairing up with Lisa Bailey tomorrow at 6, as well as doing her official competition for her 1 year anniversary. That is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Wait, 7:30. What's 7:30? 7:30 is the match. 7:30 tonight. Let me know. 7:30 for tonight for the power ups tonight. Okay, so 7:30 is the match. 7:30 tonight for power ups. And so 7:30, that's what she's doing tonight. Other people who are going live, let us know if you are going live. Queen Eye Catch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the radiant launch. Thank you so much, friend. Um, That's the community stickers. You guys are getting points for that too. So you get 10 points for that, I think, per sticker. So that is awesome. We hit that goal. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you all. Appreciate all the support and you all coming through and supporting the live goal. We'll see. I'm gonna see. I may have to come back later. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. I may have to come back later and do a voice live just in case I'm short of losing a fragment. 10 points per day, I think. Oh, not 10 points per gift. Oh, TikTok, do better. TikTok, do better. What? Not 10 per thing? Mm. Oh well, TikTok, y'all can afford to give 10 points per gift. Do better. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Appreciate your friend. Leanne read it. I ain't read it, y'all. I'll be honest with you. I didn't read it, so I don't know what the rule is, but she said 10 points per day. 10 points per gift, it sounds a whole lot better. Um, and what was I about to say? 10 points, but then also when you think about the populars, I guess they give you they have like 2 point time frames for the populars. So they could at least match the populars. It's like the 25 points for the populars. Oh, it's like that. So you get 10 points for those. Okay. I guess. Still, do better. But they do have the popular hour. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. The new gift. Did you see it, Miss Black Lotus? Simple KB. How are you, friends? Simply KB. Hello, hello, friends. I'm about to get off in a few moments. I did my 2 hours, so I'm gonna get off shortly. I appreciate you all coming in. Um, Black Lotus. What it is the gift up here. It is the community gift. So TikTok has this community gift. I'm just gonna put it up there quickly so you guys can see it. We'll put 10 and then I'll pin it. So this is a new gift. Thank you, something you could use, friend. This is a new gift. It's called the community gift, and it's for the people who are in the fan club, and they can send that. It's a gift that TikTok just rolled out. It has a little community story, and it says all this other stuff. So it's great. 7 p.m. Eastern, beginner drawing practice. That's Leanne. So Leanne is going live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. So Black Lotus, it's a special gift that's also for the fan club where you can get points for it. And Leanne was explaining, I didn't read up on it, but she was explaining that it's 10 points for the day for the fan club gift. So it's 10 points you can get for it. Or is it 10 points per live? Maybe it's the live stream. I'm not sure. But that's something. Maybe it's per day. I'm not sure if it's per day or per live. But you can get points for sending out that particular gift as the community gift. And they have that one, and I think there's a couple other kind that are in there for you all to send out. Let me know if there's other questions, friends. I appreciate you all joining. We had a great live today. Like I said, we're still testing what does it mean to remove the LINK from your BIO. Okay. Gifter gets 10 points for the live goal, 10 points. I'm sorry, for your fan club. If you got your daily heart meet, you get points for that. Because you want to claim those points. You got points when you are engaging as a fan. I think it's per day because it didn't have to for this one. Oh, you didn't have any? You didn't have to claim points? Interesting. Oh my goodness, the ambiance. Oh, thank you so much, Unwritten. And your room is amazing. When you first come in, it seems so calming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So, Unwritten Unstoppable, I give credit to you and Charlie because you were trying to explain to me earlier. Thank you for that, heart. You were trying to explain to me earlier about the community gift, and I didn't know what you was talking about. So I finally clicked it. Charlie had mentioned it too, and I was like, okay, Miss Darlene talked about that. Let me look into what she's talking about. So I clicked the dots here, and then I shared it I went to the live gift and it was there. So it's the gift that's up here, the live goal gift. So it's my little face on the screen. It's working just like the 25 points for the daily popular. Okay. And that's right. You only can do that one time per day. You're right. You are right about that. It's one a day for that. So you see it? Isn't that cute? So when you told me about that earlier, there is a couple different gifts that I could set as the goal, and that's the one I selected. So I selected that one. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. So we're about to head off. I'm about to get off the live stream. Let me know if you have any questions. I knew the LY family would figure everything out because that's what we do. That's cool. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you. Thank you to you, because if you hadn't brought it up the first time, I would probably ignored it when Charlie sent it. I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you want me to do. I didn't even know she was talking to me. Honestly, I thought she was talking to the agency account. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what is that? And so I didn't even think it was for me, but yes, it's there. So I appreciate you guys pointing that out. So that is a new feature. And if you have not updated your app yet, make sure you update your app so you can see those new features, okay? That's the community one. Leanne, I didn't read the instructions, but Leanne said it's an exclusive gift. It didn't go out to everybody, so don't expect everybody to have it. But check if you do. You might have it. Okay? So definitely check if you got it. All right. All right, my dear friends. I appreciate everybody being here. It was a blast. We have gone over 2 hours. We did have a lot more activity in the room, so I appreciate all the activity, all the support. You said over 50, over only 50K live hosts have it in phase one. Oh wow. All right. So maybe some of y'all might have it. So check. So check. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the engagement, the stickers, the gifting, the community gifts, all the gifts that came through today. I appreciate all the support. If you haven't claimed your points, claim those points really quickly so that you can get all your points. Let me know if you have questions. You can inbox me, message me as well. Going to check when I go live. I heard that, friend. So I appreciate you all being here. Definitely check. Leanne's going live tonight at 7 was it 7 Eastern? And then Coach Jesse and Coach Rhonda are doing a battle for Coach Jesse's Power Up. She's doing an anniversary live tomorrow. So they're doing a Power Ups today at 7:30 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? 8:30 p.m. Eastern. 7:30 Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys check them out and get into that live as well to support the power ups. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, friend. And then if you are someone who Jazzy, I'm sorry, Jazzy. If you are somebody who are going to do the power ups today, make sure you go to the battle tomorrow, which is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? I hope all that made sense. But claim your points. I appreciate everybody being here. I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. in the morning. We're going to test out some more stuff. We'll test this out. We're running through what does it mean to continue to deal with the glitches, to be live and be great live hosts, okay? So hopefully everything is improving for you all as well. All right, friends, take care. Practice makes progress. Remember that. All right? Take care. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you, everybody who's here. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. If you have not liked the live, go ahead and like that live. And if you have any questions, feel free to connect with me. Appreciate everybody coming through as we wrap up this live. So thank you all for your support. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Take care. Bye-bye.